Welcome back to the Cognac, Tequila, and the Girl Show. It's time to hang out with Rob, Mike, and Dunia. Whatever you don't want to say, they will with no chaser. Take a shot and let's have a drink. Is hashtag squad goals still a thing? Because they are. Let's go.
Welcome back, everybody.
Hello.
Welcome back to Cognac, Tequila, and the Girl, CTG. I keep forgetting to hit pause on that, my bad. It's our cue. It's our cue thing. We're back with our last round of roasts for now, unless we want to just circle back. We're, if you haven't been joining us, we've been roasting each other. We started with me, then Cognac, and now it's Tequila's turn. I don't know what's happening there. I mean, sorry about the barking, guys. But we're at episode 279, and we're almost at 3,000? 3,000. So at 3,000, we just move on to live TV. I think that's where we're going. Connie, if you're going to have to either close the door, like it should go anyways, or just right now, just close the door. We can try that before we get fully started, right? Tell her to shut up and then close the door like you normally do. Anywho, it's lighthearted fun. If you don't know what a roast is, if you're new here, just kind of talk a little shit. And then you get to, whoever you're roasting gets to rebuttal and talk their shit too. That's what we're going to do. But before we get into it, Tequila, how was your week?
I had a giving week. Very giving week. Yeah.
Any elaboration?
Yeah, I was scammed for $2,000 that I probably won't get back. So, very giving. Yeah. Y'all keep your heads on the swivel. Yeah.
Okay. So I need to get my shovel out?
Huh?
I need to get my shovel out?
Yes, sir.
That's how I say it. Who do I need to fuck up?
I hope that $2,000 changed their life. I mean, I'm glad that I'm in a position to be scammed for it, not be hurt after. I mean, I'm hurting because she beat me for a penny. I feel some type of way, but yeah.
I think
no need for a shovel.
I think Cognac stopped breathing. Okay. Well, I'm sorry that happened to you. Any advice besides keep your head on swivel?
Keep your head on swivel.
Okay. All right.
That's a whole episode.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, so we can circle back, and I can ask you that.
How your week come yet?
Okay. All right. Cool. I can't wait for the roast.
I didn't.
Not the dismissive.
I didn't. I didn't get scammed on with $2,000, but
You act like you did.
because that's my brother, man. Like, so I was just like, what? Anyways, it was good. I got accomplished some stuff with the brands that we have, so that was good. More than a singular brand, but like it's like brands with a Z at the end. I like to say. Well, other than that, it was okay. How was your week?
Very long week. There was a couple days where I was like, why are there so many hours happening today? I had to have a heart-to-heart with Harper because I didn't talk to her for 2 days, and that was unacceptable. We made a pinky promise, and we keep our pinky promises. And she said, "I'm sorry, Auntie. I swear to you, my iPad, it doesn't ring sometimes." I think it rings. She just has the ringer off because she'd be trying to play games. But it was really cute. I just missed the shit out of her. I feel like I'm doing good. I'm happy, but I'm happier with her around. That was maybe long. Yeah. Anyhow, let's get to our first segment.
What the fuck with the girl?
Okay, so my what the fuck goes to you people's orange leader who just issued a new USA passport with his face on it. Thanking the Lord that I got one before this. And on the passport it says, "Welcome but be good." Are you playing a video game?
No, it's just another.
Oh, okay.
No,
Anywho, welcome but be good. Our own president doesn't know how a fucking U.S. passport works. That's for U.S. citizens that are going abroad. When they come back, they're still U.S. citizens. Like, it's just, you should put that on a visa or something, you dipshit. Like, and you guys just, but Joe Biden, you know, his cognitive, welcome, but be good. Okay, I was good enough to get it because I'm already a citizen. Okay, what the fuck? Alright, moving on. Whenever tequila feels like moving on, I guess.
what the fuck with the girl? Joking with Cognac.
Okay.
So this guy, he meets a girl on Tinder, and so they meet up at his apartment, and she says, "How old are you again?" He goes, 40. She goes, "Yeah, but you said you had a body like you have a body of a 19-year-old. And so he says, "Yeah, I do." And he opens his fridge.
Damn.
So we're talking about serial killer jokes now. Okay. Alright.
Don't we name my one thing at their apartment?
Alright, so we have another segment we're doing, I guess.
Liquor spotlight of the week.
So we got this Vietnamese gin, very good. I'm not a gin drinker.
Shout out Lady True.
Lady True, yep. I like it. It's very citrusy, excuse me. Not juniper. The juniper really is the star of most gins, but as of lately, it's not consistent with just the freestyle, flowing, well-olded gin that you can make a lot of different cocktails with. However, like I said, being citrusy forward, you can do a lot with that. So I'm gonna give a shout out to this because it is in a lot of, it's becoming in a lot of restaurant establishments on their menus and bars, and I'm thankful for that, for hustling to get that in. It wasn't really a hustle because the brand speaks for itself. They just needed to know. They needed to know about it.
I'll put it over here so it can stay seen.
Lady True. They're very.
Lady True. Shout out Lady True. Go to Total Wine Specs.
Yeah.
They all have it in several restaurants. But it's dope, and it's actually got a really cool story if you know who Lady True is.
Yeah, if you research her, she is.
Female power. And you know I like my females.
There you go, me
All right.
too. I like it.
Damn!
Liquor spotlight of the week. His mic is blocked in the bottom.
Oh, wait. I'll just go right here.
Just hold it the whole time.
Yes.
Yeah. Or you can sit with that water there.
Thanks. Alright, let's get into it. Cognac's gonna lead the roast.
I'm supposed to lead the roast apparently.
It's
So.
not lead, it's you're a roast.
Mhm.
You act like this is a Netflix special. Get to it.
All right. So, we already know tequila is late all the time. We never understood why this handsome man, this gentleman of gentlemen, has never been married. He was probably a week late to his own marriage that the lady probably proposed to him to, and he said, "Sure, I'll be there," and then forgot about the date or something. So he didn't show up for a week later, and so she said, "Fuck it." However, we kind of questioned about it, but Mike doesn't like to be questioned a lot. But he always said, I'm just waiting for the right one, I'm just waiting for the right one, I'm just waiting for the right one. At what point are you waiting for the right one? Your soulmate? Because by the time you wait for the right one, he's probably waiting for the afterlife, and she literally will be a soul at that point, I guess. So, I guess he might be right. So Mike, he's the type of person.
Why are you looking this way?
Sorry,
You're doing a roast? You will never be on that.
My bad. Okay, my bad. I'll leave it down. It's my bad. So Mike don't like his dice being touched. Now, I've been to a lot of casinos in my life, and the dice go around. Everybody touching them. Now I want to know in Mike's mind what casino that he goes to that he can bring his own dice and nobody can touch him. Because I want to go to that casino. Because I'm pretty sure I win every time. Right? But even like on Monopoly, like hypothetically, you're playing, we're laughing, we're joking and all this stuff. And yada, hooty hoo. If it's Mike's turn and you grab his dice, you just lost him a property for whatever reason in his head. Right? Because you touched his. So, anyways. So, me and Mike, one time, Tequila, sorry. Okay. Me and Tequila we were driving by, nobody was there, but there was an orphanage on fire. And I said, Mike, we can help. We can do something. He says, there's no help, 2026, whatever it is. And I don't like to do nobody else's jobs for them. The firefighters will come. And I said, but they ain't here. I mean, look. And he goes, you know what I could have done? I said, what's that, Mike? And he said, I'm a safety director. I'm a safety manager. So if they would have hired me before that fire would have never started in the first place. So, they shouldn't have exit signs, lighted signs, batteries in them. I don't know what whoever was responsible for that fire started, whoever directed the safety issue, because that fire would have never started had I been in that. And you got to think, that's kind of a good point, I guess, right? So, anyways, my Tequila over here, sometimes, I know he's been bald since I've known him. All right, there's that. But not like 100%, so he's had to maintain that freshness and character of being bald. But being with Mike so long also, I always picture, because of the little hairs that he had when he was younger on like the sides and the back over here, I would think if he ever let it grow out, I always imagine him looking like Uncle Ruckus from Boondocks. You know what I mean? Like, little ponytail here. Yeah. So Mike, not as racist. But anyways, so Mike, he always talks his EV. He loves the EV. He loves the EV. And then, I'm sure he's telling everybody, oh, well, look at the gases, and I'm boo, 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 and I don't have to pay for gas and all this shit. He mentioned that shit today. He said, oh, even you gas. Let me tell you something. Mike lives in a 2-bedroom, 500 square foot house. His bill before he got the EV for electricity was $100 a month. He was complaining about it being $1,000 a month. Just plugging in the damn car. So who's saving money now?
So bedroom 500 square foot.
Yeah.
What? Okay.
I said 2-bedroom house. Yeah.
Yeah, my bed, my master bedroom is bigger than that.
Whatever.
Yeah, my 4-bedroom, 2-story house. But anyway.
All right. Anyways.
Yeah, my light bill got cheaper. Tesla's my power source and light bill cheaper.
Okay. Let him finish.
So Mike be jamming music so hard, like he is in the music industry endorsing these people. And he must be, because I'm sure they have to be given a kickback, because to change speakers in your car every couple of days, the hardest his beat goes, no speaker deserves that. I'm shocked that they just don't pop in the back seat like, hey, this is a little much. He must be getting a kickback because it's every music. He must be getting a kickback. No, there's no. I'm like, if I was in a drive-by shooting, there'd be no way. Because the targets of this drive-by would be in another state by the time we roll down the street. Oh shit, here he comes. Like, damn, all right, well, I guess we gotta move. We ain't. I mean, you hear the ground knocking pictures off the wall. You know, Mike also said, let me tell you something about this shit, what he said about me. He said that Rob is the chef and I've never seen him cook. And that's really funny because for 14 years, when I was in the townhome, I 90% of the time cooked, especially for parties. And Mike indulged on those dishes that I made. So he's a liar. He says I don't cook, never cook, and 90% of the time for 14 years I was the main cook. 90% of the time. So that means he's telling me that we only hung out to break bread or eat 10% of the time. That she only cooked. Or we ordered.
My shit just tastes better, maybe. I don't know.
That's apparently.
You trying to say it in a nice way?
Yeah, I guess we're saying it in a nice way because that is bullshit. I cook 90% of the time.
Are you talking about you, Regan?
Yeah, this rebuttal or what?
Well, no, I was saying. And it's the same thing with him being cold all the time. So apparently we only hang out with him 10% of the time again of him not being cold. Because he's always cold. Yeah. So he's always saying our temperature in our house is like normal temperature. So anyway, my other thing is
You keep looking this way.
no, I don't mean to. So, you know, Mike talked about the Cognac, the 375 ball, don't want to see me coming. Okay, cool. Well, Mike's preference is to have a special glass that he needs to drink his tequila and stuff. Okay, so bear with me here. I can drink the Cognac, a good one, straight out the bottle. That makes me a people person. I'm for the people.
You're not, because you don't even look
No,
at
I'm for the people. I can relate to them. Sometimes you drink it when you didn't need a little sweet. That's it. So that's as far as I'm concerned.
Are you closing it out, or just...
No, that was it. Yeah, that was pretty much it, I guess.
Okay.
But anyways, like I said, I honestly do love you like a brother and appreciate everything you do to help and be in our family. And as always, yeah, I love you, man. So.
My turn! Alright.
Love you too, bro.
Oh, I didn't know if you were standing back. I didn't know. You were just gonna wait till the rebuttal. Alright. As you guys know, I just write it down. So if I'm not looking up, it's because I'm actually reading. Alright. I'm hesitant to do this roast because tequila on a regular basis looks at you with a side eye that makes you want to slap the shit out of him. But alas, here we go. How does one roast Bruce Wayne exactly? And if you don't know who Bruce Wayne is, congrats. You're younger than tequila is, like most of the world. He's so damn private, getting basic facts about his life, you basically have to have a government clearance. I mean, you see how he gets when asked to elaborate on how his week is. Y'all just saw that, right? Calm down, Batman. Wait, are you secretly a billionaire? Because I'll stop talking shit right now. Just kidding, he's too frugal to be a billionaire. Or a Batman. So, if you could just stop acting like you're in the witness protection program, that would be really great. I believe I brought it up the last time I roasted him, but I'm here to inform everyone that he's still picking his shoes for his outfits worse than Stevie Wonder ever could. His fashion game's on point. Matching game is as good as the Texan Super Bowl sticks. He's also still the most antisocial, friendly-ass person. He treats parties like he's in a room full of people he owes money to. Avoid, avoid, avoid. You talk to people like your social battery only works after hours and after mezcal. Which brings me to, why is your name Tequila again? You treat mezcal like CrossFit. Nobody asks, but we all know you're into it. Pick a lane. Which one is it? Sometimes talking to him is like taking a test where every answer is wrong. He gets an attitude so fast, I'm constantly looking around for who the fuck he's looking at like that. You don't like being asked questions, and you don't like your questions being answered incorrectly. It's the worst game of cat and mouse ever. No wonder Tom and Jerry is one of your favorite cartoons. Speaking of pussies, are you still not eating them in the morning? Just kidding. We all know you answer questions about your dating life as if it's a police interrogation. Your dating life is more classified than Trump's name in the Epstein files. Tequila is also very allergic to bright lights, y'all. Vampires do better with it than he does. I'm actually thinking of putting a complaint box at his house so he can air his grievances with being able to see clearly and also having air conditioning. Maybe that'll keep him from telling the Lord when he goes to heaven, it's really too bright up here, because I heard it's bright. Recently, Mezcal was kind enough to spend his days off helping make sure our new offices were compliant. Y'all, he's redefined the definition of sign language for me. Every sign has a sign. By phase 5, there's probably going to be a sign that says caution, water is wet in all of the bathrooms. I appreciate it, but my God, there's a sign everywhere. In closing, Mezcal, Tequila, my bad, is a great man, father, uncle, and a best friend. I think son too, but he fusses so much, Miss Mary may say otherwise. We might put her on his next roast. He shows up for everyone and always has a listening ear and sage advice, probably because he's old. I called him Batman as a joke, but he is a superhero. Not Spider-Man though, because he will abandon you at the sight of one. He's been there for me and so many others, even during his darkest hours. The only warning I have, or sign, is if you're with him at night, his favorite time, no bright lights, and he tells you don't run, don't you believe it? That's one of his favorite quotes from 1975, I think it was. Anyways, love you, Miguel, and thank you for letting us roast you. And thanks for not looking over here at me sideways.
Love you too.
I actually skipped over
No, you
one.
can't. You got just say
Real quick, yeah, it's real
You
quick.
you can't do that. That's not how it works.
Man,
Sorry.
I had a good one.
Sorry.
My bad. I had a good one.
Okay, say that.
Go ahead and say it.
Okay. That's
All
what it
right,
was.
so I commend Mike, and I did write that down. He's been on a diet, and he's done really well with it. I've seen Harper's dolls eat more than Mike lately, and she's not even here. That was
Thank you for hearing it. Then. Man, we really needed that one. Huh? I did the same thing. Just not as technical. Okay. All right. Tequila, mezcal, Mike.
Before I get started,
Uh-oh.
I just want to thank Cognac and the girl. It takes courage to roast somebody when your own life is a 5-season comedy drama series. So I appreciate y'all. You guys are courageous.
Thank you.
thank you.
Cognac, my brother. If there was an Olympic event for making somebody else's story about yourself, you'd have more gold medals than Michael Phelps. You don't listen, you wait for people to stop talking so you can tell us what happened to you in 1998. And I never said I'm waiting on my soulmate. You know, I don't think if you ask me about marriage, I probably didn't even answer you. I don't even believe you ever asked the question. And I gonna tell you look at your marriage and then ask me why I'm not married.
Oh.
Long story short, it's the biggest lie you ever told. Every time you say it, I start checking to see if my phone needs charge. You'll ask somebody, how was your vacation? How was your vacation? Did you enjoy it? And before they answer, you're halfway through telling us about the time you almost missed a flight 20 years ago. Cognac jokes are so bad. So damn bad. And the timing, man, the timing of his jokes is so fucking bad.
You took your time to tell that.
Cognac jokes are so bad, even his punchlines don't want to be associated with it. I mean, his jokes and his timings are just off. And if you gotta explain that it was a joke after every joke, you check the jokes. That's his rebuttal to his rebuttals. It was just a joke. That's how bad his jokes are. You work in the liquor business, but somehow you sampled every cognac ever made and still can't find one strong enough to make us sit through your stories. Now the girl.
Oh my God, he was ready before we even roasted. I'm scared.
You roast people with so much confidence, you think you wrote an instruction manual about life. Your facial expressions deserve their own podcast. Half the jokes don't even come out of your mouth, they come out of your eyebrows. You'll correct somebody who's right just because they didn't say it the way you would have said it. You have two settings, judging and louder judging. Watching y'all together is hilarious. Kanye starts a story on Monday, the girl interrupts on Tuesday, and somehow neither one of them ever reaches the point. You don't have conversations, you have custody battles over undone chores. The funniest part of both of y'all is both of y'all think you are the normal one. That's like two raccoons arguing over who's classy.
Sorry,
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah.
Kanye got some stories so long, God, yeah, I gave you a Bible. The girl has so many opinions, Google asked her before updating the search results.
as they should.
Together, y'all have enough unsolicited advice to replace everybody's grandparents. And despite all that, I still love y'all. Because everybody needs friends. Friends who roast you just as long as they remember. Just as long as they remember, the audience came to see me. Long story short, I won.
Did you?
All I won.
Did you? Did you? That was good. Good job. A lot of one-hitters there. We'll talk about it after. Because I know you fucking did. I know you fucking fucking. Just kidding.
I say
It was a good job. Very good job.
I eating the food.
I dug it. Alright, now we're done roasting each other. Aside from well, our normal roast, we all talk shit on a daily basis. In every episode, probably. Yeah, that's it. We're gonna get to the next segment?
Oh yeah. What the fuck with the girl, honestly? Now we're gonna get into our fourth segment of the evening, where we tell you 3,000 things about us using that magnificent book titled 3,000 Questions About Me. Me being tequila,
Are you me now?
him being cognac, she being a girl. This evening's cognac, he gonna open the book, randomly selected
And you
questions.
show it now too,
Yeah.
apparently. You missed that. Okay.
Just do.
2166.
2,166, you guys, if you have this book yet. Alright.
So, when you lose touch, what snaps you back to reality?
When you lose touch, what snaps you back to reality? What is lose too much exactly? For me, I'll just say something that you said anything. Usually a good cry really helps me. That's what, like, I feel like I'm losing touch or I'm just frustrated. A good cry will do it. Obviously, talking to God during that cry and myself, because I'm the smartest person I know, as Mezcal over here said. But yeah, sometimes just quiet, because I feel like a lot of times you're losing touch because there's too much fucking bullshit noise going on. So having a moment of peace, whether that means hurting someone's feelings, recoiling back and quiet, and a good cry, makes you feel a little better. That's me. What about you guys?
Mom's spaghetti. Arms so sweaty.
Oh, okay. Everyone's gonna see you. Okay. Cool.
Anyways, I looking at myself, I don't necessarily do that. I don't tend to do that. But like, if you like really just look at yourself and be like, what the fuck's wrong with you? I guess that's,
Mezcal, what do you have to say?
I guess it depends on how you define losing touch. But I guess when I'm losing touch, if I'm thinking about the right definition of the term, I just think about where I've been and where I am. You know, how far I've come as an individual. And then, you know, the best thing to snap me back in reality is shit, having to get up and go to work in the fucking morning. So, I mean, it's no realer than that. You know, you have responsibilities that you really got to take care of. If you don't take care of, you start losing shit.
Literal shit in reality. You're right.
So whatever that losing sense of reality is, or whatever we're talking about, I forgot the term, but yeah, that always keep me grounded, having to get up and go to work. And that's even if you work for somebody else. I mean, work for yourself. You still got to get up and do it to keep the income coming in.
Yeah. But you pay like mortgages and insurances and
A lot of shit,
bills
yeah.
and stuff.
And my 2-bedroom apartment.
I was about to do this.
Yeah, it's cheap. I mean, that's you got cheap bills. Yeah.
High electricity bill.
If you would just get a gas car,
Yeah.
you'd be paying like $200 a month in mortgage.
No, but really, even if you don't have a Tesla does have an electric. They provide electricity, and I switched to that and saved me a lot of money. But I never complained about a bill. Nobody ever heard me complain. I don't even discuss bills. I mean, because they just a part of life. So why even discuss it? But I mean, why discuss it? You ain't got no control over. You either want the service or you don't. I mean, if you don't want to pay the high bill, cancel the service. Nobody got to come to your head and say you need this.
Right? Or cancel the life.
Yeah.
Something.
So why complain about it? You asked for the shit. You asked them to come to your house and turn this shit off.
Oh, Lord. Well, Cognac's mom wanted to call in this evening. Are you okay with that on your roast day?
Yeah.
All right. That single ops in the building.
You think? got anybody
Hello?
now.
Hello. Hello. Welcome back to Cognac, Tequila, and the Girl.
Hello, guys. How are you tonight?
How you doing, Miss Murdoch?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great.
I think she just called me Shirley is
What?
her tag name.
Oh,
Just
well, no,
call me Shirley.
we're not doing that. Anywho, are you ready for your question?
I am ready.
Is single malt around?
No single malts walking Coco Loco.
Oh, okay. All right, here's your question. When you lose touch, what snaps you back to reality?
When I lose touch, what snaps me back to reality? Waking up. Just the minute you wake up, you're in touch with reality.
That's a damn good answer, actually. That damn wake up, you know?
And I know.
Gotta pee, gotta do this, yeah.
Exactly.
I like that answer.
Thank you.
All right, well,
Y'all
what?
all have a good evening. You got a house of dogs, huh?
No, they're not here. That was just a brief moment to see if they got along.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, okay. All right. We'll call you next week if you're available.
No problem.
Tell
Have
us-
a good evening.
You too.
Tell Single Malt hello.
I
All
will.
right, love
Tell her to
you.
stay the fuck away from the.
Love y'all. Bye-bye.
Stay the fuck away from the bed. That's why you should just go out there and tell them that in person. You know, it would be really helpful. Anyway, thank you guys for listening. Thanks for joining us for our last roast of the year. I think we could probably do these every year. We'll see. But thanks for everybody being a good sport, and we love you. We'll be back next week. I don't think there's any holidays coming up. Oh,
Fourth of
Happy
July.
4th.
Yeah.
Happy 4th. We record on
It's Saturday.
Yeah, yeah. Pool day Saturday, guys?
Fireworks in the attic.
Oh. I mean, you can see them and hear them. You can go with the Caucasian people down the street. They do it
I didn't
anyways.
want to call fireworks.
Okay. Here?
Right there.
We'll find the Caucasian people, and then wherever they do them, but not right there, right
It was right
there.
there.
Do you know how much Rob pays for the electricity? If something happens, he's still gonna have to pay. He's gonna remind you that he still had to pay when it went out. All right, you guys do.
Growing up.
You guys do whatever you want. Do whatever you want, but I'm not
I'm not saying
I'm not a ride or die chick. I want everybody to know I'm not a ride or die chick. I'm not built for jail. If they ask me, that's what you guys said happened.
I didn't admit nothing.
How about we let him in the pool?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just kidding. Love you
It's
guys.
on Thursday.
I was about to say we'll get some right. Get some waterproof.
I was about to say something, and I was like, oh, what if something happens? I'll tell you guys afterwards. Thank you guys so much for listening. We love you. Thank you. Keep liking and subscribing. It matters. It helps Congac pay for his bills, because nobody else has any but him. And we love you. Mwah. Bye.
Bye.
Baby, you ain't got no lawn. You are such
That's it for this week's episode of Cognac, Tequila, and the Girl. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe on your favorite podcast app. As always, we'd love to hear your feedback. Follow us on all the social medias. Leave your comments and reviews. Until next week, keep safe and keep your squad close. Thanks for hanging out.